Hello and welcome back to Senior Healing Hub, the place where we explore how to stay strong, active, and full of life, no matter your age. You know, research has long shown that walking 30 to 45 minutes a day can bring us most of the health and longevity benefits we want. But here's a question worth asking. Is that information coming from an older way of thinking? The idea that aging is inevitable and walking every day is simply the best we can do? Because if aging isn't truly inevitable, if we can slow it down, maybe even reverse parts of it, then perhaps just walking isn't enough. So today, let's talk about movement, exercise, and how they fit into this new way of understanding aging. Now, don't get me wrong, not moving is never an option. If you don't walk or move at all, you're in real trouble as you get older. So walking is the minimum. It keeps the body alive and active. But what about optimal? What's best for longevity and vitality? That's a little different for everyone. Still, one thing is clear. Getting out of breath is important. High-intensity exercise, even for short bursts, can make a huge difference. You don't need much. Just 10 minutes a few times a week appears to provide long-term health benefits. Why? Because as we age, our muscles start to think they don't have enough oxygen, even when they do. When that happens, they slow down energy production and the blood vessels start to shrink. It's a downward spiral that accelerates aging. But when we challenge our bodies, when we create brief stress moments like high-intensity exercise, we can reset that system. This type of controlled stress helps the body repair and grow stronger. Some people even use hyperbaric oxygen therapy, breathing oxygen under pressure, to help reset the body's oxygen sensing system. But there are simple ways too. One method that scientists, including Dr. David Sinclair, have studied involves a molecule called NMN. It helps muscles sense oxygen correctly again, and even encourages new blood vessel growth. In studies with mice, NMN boosted endurance by 50% without training, and when combined with exercise, the results were even better, almost double the improvement. So the takeaway? You can't just take a pill and expect miracles. But adding these smart strategies to an active lifestyle can make a big difference. After 50, if we don't stay active, we lose about 1% of our muscle mass every year. Strength training not only keeps the body firm, it also helps balance hormones. For men, stronger leg and back muscles naturally support healthy testosterone levels. I've personally seen my own levels rise just by keeping those big muscles active. Now, here's another important question. As we age, we lose muscle, something called sarcopenia. To fight it, we need resistance training and enough protein. But doesn't high protein activate something called mTOR, which some say speeds up aging? Here's the truth. You don't have to cut out protein to live longer. I get plenty of protein myself, mainly from plant-based sources. Plants provide all the protein we need without overloading on the amino acids that overactivate mTOR, like leucine and isoleucine. You don't need protein shakes or piles of meat to stay strong. If you just want to look and feel good, live long, and build healthy muscle, a mostly plant-based diet works beautifully. And don't let anyone tell you older people can't build muscle. That's simply not true. Now, you've probably heard the phrase hormetic stress. That means short bursts of good stress that make your body stronger, like high-intensity interval training or HIIT. Marathon runners actually tend to live longer. Studies show people who cycle or run long distances have significantly lower risks of heart disease. For example, those who cycle about 80 miles a week reduce their heart attack risk by up to 60%. So if you love running or biking, go for it. As long as you recover properly, it's doing your body a lot of good. And about NMN again, early studies in humans are still limited, but some promising signs are emerging. There's a story of a marathon runner named Ken Rideout. A few years ago, he was just an average runner. After learning about NMN and other supplements like resveratrol, he began improving dramatically. Now, at age 50, he's a world champion marathon runner, often beating younger athletes in their 30s. While that's just one example and not a formal clinical trial, it's certainly fascinating. So, what can we take away from all this? 1. Walking is great, but don't stop there. Add short bursts of intensity a few times a week. 2. Keep your muscles strong. Lift weights, use your body, and stay active every day. 3. Get enough protein, mostly from plants. 4. Stay curious. Science is discovering new ways to keep us younger, longer. 5. And most importantly, never believe you're too old. Thanks for tuning in to Senior Healing Hub. If you enjoyed this episode, make sure to subscribe and share it with someone who wants to stay active, sharp, and young at heart. Until next time, keep moving, keep learning, and keep healing.